Hey, girl, coming back in with video. Oh, when they pay, you'll pay. And this can be so many ways. Like if they pay for, like, let's just say it's just a date. If they're paying for a dinner or something like that, when they're paying for a dinner or something like that, they want you to pay. So if they want you to pay with the box, and female ain't excluded, or if they want you to pay with the pang, okay? And you just like, oh, we had a nice time, I'll see you next time, whatever. And now they're enraged, whatever, because they had to satisfy their lustful needs. Okay. That's what they do. That's what they do. So when they pay, you got to pay. So that's just a small example right there. That's just a small example right there, that when they pay, you will have to pay. You'll be thinking that they are so damn kind. Like, oh my gosh, this person really likes me. They're willing to, take me here and do that and pay this. Or, oh, I was in the gym or something, and this guy or this girl was nice enough to pick up the pieces and help me out or whatever. Or my car broke down and they was looking out or whatever. Okay. But the big one is, because you be so gone. You be so gone. Gone. You be like, silly of me. And I was like, to waste so much time. I saw them damn flags, but I was blind. Like all of us, well, we're gone. Half of y'all doing dumb stuff. But if they do that big thing where, oh, baby, you ain't got to work, male or female, I got this. I want you to live that bed life. Living that bed life. Ooh, okay. So you're like, oh, okay, now I can focus on my things. And you be focused, like me, I was focused on my things. And the things that you're focusing on can be things to add to what they gaslighted you and future faked you, that what this was going to be. But like my girl T said, they birds with plans. I said pigeons with plans, but I like her part too. I was laughing like, yeah, pigeons with plans. So you be thinking like, oh, okay, well, I'll contribute this way. If you're gonna, you're gonna front everything, I'm gonna contribute this way. You ain't gotta worry about the food, you ain't gotta worry about the house, you ain't gotta worry about this, the kids, whatever. But that's an equal exchange. And narcs be looking like, nah, that's your job. And on top of dealing with them powdering their ass. But, taking care of things at home is a job. You know what I mean? So you're thinking like, okay, oh gosh, these bugs is getting warmer. Anyway, you're thinking like, oh, okay, this person got me. And so I'm going to do this. No, you're going to pay. So when it gets to the point when you're realizing that you're dealing with a damn narc and this situation is just like, ain't going to change. You done and had enough. And you're ready to bounce. You don't even have any finances. This is actually called financial abuse. To be able to go, unless you got family, friends, or whatever your support, if they didn't already cut that off, to go ahead and get yourself and rebuild yourself. For those people that did not have that, you have to start over, because you wasn't able to make the income. And like I said in another video, God forbid it was during COVID, you really didn't get an opportunity to like make any income or whatever. So you was trapped. Some narcs loved the lockdown. They loved it and they hated it. They loved it and they hated it. They loved it because they was able to lock you down to further isolate and abuse you. But they got isolated too. That part that didn't register to them, okay? Because they was gone. Okay? And they thought that the lockdown, it didn't apply to them. So they couldn't get out to the new supplies and pay workers or whatever. And when they realized that, they wasn't entitled, that they couldn't go out there and do what they wanted to do, that's when they abused you on 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, okay? That was probably like the worst time for a lot of people. Okay? A lot of people. That was like the worst time. But that's when everybody was like, oh, that's what you are? That's what you wanted me for? This is who you are? You, first of all, they're not an R. They don't have none. They're blank. They're empty. They're blank. They're empty. They're like a machine that, or a chameleon, where it just changes colors when it could change colors and they rolls with it, and then like it is what it is. They don't change. They do the same exact thing to everyone that they ever encounter. And then they always want to blame the other person and people and assume that it's nothing wrong with them. It's everything wrong with everybody else. But some of them do know they cuckoo is Cocoa Puff, and they live in that Cocoa Puff life. They puff life, and they know. They know, especially these narcs that actually purposely went out there to get money because they knew they needed the money to do what they had to do to abuse people. And especially if they got a business, they're abusing their employees too. But they gaslight them to the point where they're making them think that there's something special, or, you know, or the narc wants them to think the narc is something special. Like, I'm the best boss you ever had. But they're starting to figure out, like, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. They use money for control, okay? It's just a damn piece of damn paper. Imagine if we didn't need money for nothing. Narcs would be like running around like a chicken with their head cut off. If they didn't have a tool to use to get people, they would go. Look, I almost said the wrong thing. They already cuckoo, but they would like really like explode. Like they would be off the hinges so bad that anybody that they ever meet, they will automatically display the red flags, where people be like, oh, you one of them. You one of them with your ugly ass. You one of them. But if a narc is fronting anything and they're like giving you some leeway where you could do a little bit or nothing, it's a trap. Ooh, they try to trap you in the trap house. Because being with them is like being on a drug. You got to break these badass habits, which is going to be my next topic. You got to break these badass habits. The difference between a narc and a habit, you can break a habit, but narcs cannot break their habits. You can recover from a habit, but they cannot recover from wanting to be a demon, from wanting to enjoy the sickness that they do to people and the lifestyle that they do. They want to enjoy that. And then they gaslight themselves, thinking that they won't have to pay for that. Narcs think that if I don't believe, it's like they'll go out there and just be hunching on everybody and be like, well, if I don't think about an STD, I wouldn't get an STD, blah, 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 blah. They gaslight themselves. They actually have to pay for the ish that they do to themselves. Not only that you have to pay for them paying, and you have to pay later for whatever nice thing that they did, they actually have to pay for the things that they do. Okay? It's just a cycle. Moving a narc ass in a cycle, okay? But you know what? Once you realize it, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel any type of way, because I'll put me out there. I'll put me out there. When the school adjusted the curriculum, and now we do have to talk about mental illness with the kids. And these kids, I got 5th graders, and these kids knew what the damn narcissist was. I was feeling some type of way. Like, what the hell? What the hell? But I thank God that he's allowing us to save these babies from what we didn't even know. Like, these kids is like, what, 11, 12, 13, and knows what a narcissist is. And I can't say it out loud because I want this video to go through. But one of them named somebody, was like, I said, what you think a narcissist is, baby? And he said, I was just like, these kids is smarter than you think, but teaching is different because they got access to iPads, computer, internet, technology, and whatever. So you gotta teaching is just different than when we was growing up, okay? Off sidebar topic. I'm sorry. So, but when they pay, you pay, your kids pay, people in your circle pay, because they'll end up either ending your circle, ending your relationships or whatever, all because they paid the rent, all because they bought the car, all because they bought the food, all because they told you you don't need to do nothing. They got it, but you gotta pay, and you didn't even know that was the deal. That's that part. You didn't even know that was the deal, that if they pay, you have to suffer. Ooh. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When they pay, you suffer. So if you get with anybody that gotta go, and they be like, I got it. You got to ask them questions like, okay, if you got it, what would it cost me? What do you expect from me? Okay, you have to ask them those things. Because when the ish hit the fan later on, they be like, well, I did this, and you know, and they know, and we know, and yeah, what they said. But they're going to try to make you feel some type of trash, like you were using them, when that was laid on the table. That was the agreement. That was what you guys decided, and it was like, okay, that was the agreement. And he always got to flip-flop it on you. But when you realize and you see them red flags like, oh, they're going to call me something. This going to cost me something. And it's going to cost you pain. It's going to cost you pain, suffering, and trapped. It's going to cost you all that. You know. And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Let God get you through it. Get on your journey. Glow up. Okay? Because we done with that. You're no longer gone over them. Okay? You no longer loving on them. You don't even like them. Okay? And then they be want to come and act like they don't know what's going on, and be like, how you gonna act like that? How you gonna be changing up? How they changed up? We just got making up. How they gonna act like that? And they ask you that. You look at it like that's a question I should be asking your crazy ass. But I got to go. I got to go. Tomorrow's Super Bowl. Look, I hope you guys enjoy it. But I'm going to be like, cha-ching, cha-ching. Because I'm about to get out there and make that cha-ching, cha-ching. Cha-ching. And then I'm going to make a fabulous dinner. So with that being said, God bless you guys. China and George, thank you for coming in on the first video. But this is the second video. And I always hope that my videos help someone. I hope that y'all can resonate. Okay? And it helps someone. And look, I just turns on the camera. And I just bees me. I bees like that. Okay? But I do want to say one thing before I go. They never gone. If these narcs think, especially the most evil, don't think that I still know that you're there. You are way more than Delulu. But God was like, psh, you won't know that plan. Okay? Won't know that plan. So, good night to everyone. May you sleep in slumber. And the blood of Jesus is covering over you and your home. And he sent his most powerful angel to protect you as you're sleeping and slumbering, so that no nightmares, no nightmares, nothing that's not of God come to you as you're sleeping in peace. Okay? All right? Thank you guys. So my videos is just like, they popping out whenever it pops out because, whoo, some days the kids drain me so bad I just can't do the videos. So, but I'll still keep doing the videos, okay? And I'm looking at these kids like, how y'all gonna act like that? I'm your favorite teacher. Y'all just be turning up. How they gonna act like that? Be blessed.